welcome back to Inside Eastern Utah. We are here with Shalee Johansen from the Office of Tourism, and there is so much going on over there always. And so we are super excited for this opportunity for Shalee to tell us and our viewers what is going on at the Office of Tourism. And actually, let's start. You have a lot going on, and we do want to talk about that. But let's start with just the Office of Tourism and its role in any county, what they do for counties, and then we'll talk about Carbon County specifically, and then some of the great things you have going on.
Great. Well, the Office of Tourism in Carbon County, first and foremost, is responsible for a tax advisory board and distributing funds or recommending funds to be spent on activities going on in the area and promotions going on in the area to promote tourism. And so we have a tax advisory board that meets once a year and reviews applications by different groups or different events that go on in the area. And we make a recommendation to the commissioners, and they either give the money or adjust the money that goes to these different groups so that we can help them market and promote their activities, events, or venues.
Okay, and tell us, where does your budget come from? Because
Sure.
I think a lot of people think that the Office of Tourism is taking money from the county to promote the county. And yes, they promote the county and they try to get tourism here, but where does your funding all come from?
Sure. We are funded by a restaurant tax and a hotel tax that's administered by the state. So we don't take any money from the county fund per se. There's a tax that is initiated when people eat in restaurants or visitors stay in the hotels. It's collected by the state. It comes back to my office. So actually, I feel like I'm on commission, because if I'm not getting people into the hotels or eating in the restaurants, then my budget goes down. It also provides, it's a really good tracking mechanism to see if the promotions that we are paying for are working. And of course, that's what we want to do. We want to pay for promotions that work and get people to come here and stay and spend money at the places around town. So we get that tax money, and then the commissioners once a year at budget time will make a recommendation on the budget, and they either approve or adjust that. And in fact, the Office of Tourism actually gives back to the community by putting money into, say, the event center, the soccer fields, the shooting range. And so we actually generate enough money that we can put it back into those venues, which not only helps visitors want to come back, but it also is beneficial to the local residents and the community at large.
Absolutely. I was just thinking that, how great that is for us that live here, that we have the Office of Tourism we get to enjoy it just like all the people that you're targeting that are people outside of the area.
And so what do people from outside the area, what are they usually most interested in? What do you get calls about?
You know, Carbon County has so many diverse things. I mean, we have paleontology, 9 Mile Canyon, the trails are amazing, the shooting range and the event center are amazing, motocross is one of the best in the state. So it's so hard to pinpoint one thing, like maybe a national park or a ski resort. Carbon County really has something for everyone, which you're not supposed to say in marketing, but we really
but we do.
It's the truth, right?
Yes.
So some of the more popular venues that we have is, of course, 9 Mile Canyon. We have, I would say, at least 50% of the people that come into our visitor center, which is located in the county administration building, are interested in 9 Mile Canyon.
Really? Half of them.
And one of the things, we're so bound by law and how we spend our money and what we promote, but we are unable to publish the brochures and the maps that showcase all of the pictographs and petroglyphs in 9 Mile Canyon, because many of them are on private property. We can only promote in a formal brochure the ones that are, say, on BLM and so forth. So if you have someone that's interested in coming to see 9 Mile Canyon, we have this secret special self-guided tour that lists over 100 different spots along the way that you can see from the road that are on private property that people can enjoy as well. So we offer fun little inside, maps and brochures along with our regular maps and brochures that we provide at no cost to visitors and locals alike.
That's awesome.
I think those tours are quite popular too. A lot of people take advantage of those.
They do. The rec center has a lot of different tours that they do throughout the year, from river rafting to 9 Mile Canyon, Range Creek tours. Many people just want to drive and enjoy and go explore. Our trail system has been extremely popular. Our most popular show that we do every year is the International Sportsman Show. And we see people coming back all year long who have attended that show, had no idea what we have to showcase on our trails. One thing that's interesting about Carbon County that I love is you know, Moab's great for trail riding.
Yep.
And the Wasatch Front is great for trail riding, and I love them both. But nowhere in the world are you going to see, in my opinion, all of the things that you can see in Carbon County on a half-a-day trail ride. You're going to see coke ovens, bighorn sheep, wild mustangs, pictographs, petroglyphs, you know, in ancient Indian writings. You can go to museums. You can see where men and mules have been blown across the canyon out of mines. I mean, waterfalls. Where can you go in Moab or Wasatch Front or anywhere for that matter and see all of those things in a half a day?
And the other thing is you'll go on those trails and you could be the only one you see all day is just you. I mean, you go down to Moab and you could be waiting in line behind someone waiting for them to do an obstacle while you're in line. So it's really kind of a little secret that only a few people take advantage of, you know, so that you might get to have it to yourself. And you get to experience a lot of that. So you can go tell people about it. That's a fun part of the job, I'm sure.
And that being said, that's actually changing because a lot of people are discovering our trails and bringing people back. We're starting groups in the area and it is getting busier. So
Well, that's a good problem to have.